Yo, what's up guys, it's your boy AniZ with part 10 of What If Naruto Was a Sin and Neglect. So guys, we last left off with Naruto returning to the Elemental Nations and getting used to being back without having the family and with his knowledge that he acquired from Shenron, and then went on to easily pass the Forest of Death. We now see Minato and Krishna glaring at an orb that shows Naruto sleeping with Suki and Rose and Yaku on his chest. A damn idiot, he's a prodigy, and yet he hangs around with that demon and trains with them instead of trading out prince and princesses. Krishna says, talking about Mememito. Yeah, I can't believe we gave birth to a demon lover like him, Minato says. We now skip 5 days. Almost all the teams that arrived there, which includes all of the rookie teams and a few sound teams. Everything goes to canon, apart from a few matches like Yaku, Suki and Rose easily destroying some unnamed shinobis, while Mememito take out Kabuto's teammates. However, one change was it was Kiba against Gaara instead of Kiba against Naruto, where Gaara broke Kiba's legs and killed Akamaru. We now see the main fight, Naruto vs Rock Lee. Start, the proctor says. So you're Naruto, the demon sympathizer. I will beat you till you forget about that demon, Rock Lee says. You think you could beat me? Good luck with that, Chief, Naruto says. Rock Lee then charges towards Naruto at incredible speeds, but to Naruto he was moving so slow that a rock was faster than him. Naruto kicks him away and sends him flying into a wall. Rock Lee, however, uses his legs to ricochet off the wall and punch Naruto. Naruto barely feels that punch as he bitch slaps Rock Lee back into the wall. Lee, after a few seconds, gets up. Everybody was shocked at Naruto's speed, including Minato. How? What type of training did that demon give him? Minato says, blaming poor little Yaku for Naruto's speed and power. Can't be. Rock Lee and Neji are supposed to be our aces, especially when they find out Tenten has accidentally been killed in a mission, but Naruto's owning them, Krishna thought. What's that fighting style? I've never seen anything like it, Dryer asks, talking about the turtle hermit style Naruto learned during training with Goku. Perhaps we should call it the demon fist. I mean, Naruto is the one that was using it, and he hangs around with that demon girl, so yeah, Tsunade says. Back to the fight. Why can't you see? I'm trying to beat the love you have for that horned freak out of you. You're the son of the Hokage, but you disgrace his name by befriending that monster demon, that whore that killed millions that last night. The one that killed millions on the night of the Nine Toes attack, Rock Lee says, dropping his weights. Now disgrace, you'll see his true strength, he yells as he punches through Naruto's block and hits him in the face, but Naruto felt nothing. Naruto then kicks Lee in the dick, which causes his mouth to get open, and Naruto uppercuts him in the face, sending him flying. After that, he teleports up and lands a few body shots before kicking Rock Lee down into the ground. Sensei, I'm sorry, but I must use my full power to put the disgraceful demon lover in his place, Rock Lee says. It's okay, Lee, show that demon lover the true path of youth, Guy says. Sixth gate open, Lee says. I've been training with the gates just to show you that you should join your family once again, Rock Lee says. Power multiplier, I see you've increased your power by 1 million. Each gate times your power by 10. But unfortunately for you, my base power level far exceeds your multiplied power. Even if you open the 8th gate, you still wouldn't be able to touch me. But be happy, you're by far the strongest I face from the Elemental Nations, not including my girlfriends. And especially that girl who you love to call a demon. She's the strongest all of the lovers I face, Naruto says. You're bluffing, Lee says as he charges towards Naruto, only for his fist to be caught and for him to be slammed against the ground. Lee then tries to sweep kick Naruto, but Naruto breaks his legs. What are you made of? I tried to low sweep kick you and you ended up breaking my legs, he asks. Cells, blood and more. Did you not pay attention in class when we were going over biology of what our bodies are made of? Oh wait, you were the dead last like Kiba. Maybe you should share the same fates of having unusable legs, Naruto says. I won't let a demon lover beat me. 7th gate open, Lee yells, as his base power level was now in times by 10 million instead of 1 million like it was before when he was using the 6th gate. Lee then started to feel the strain of the 8 gates being used, or the 7th gate, but Lee then charges towards Naruto. When Naruto was about to punch Lee, he vanished behind Naruto and was about to kick Naruto, but Naruto caught his leg as he spun Lee around and threw him against the wall. Well, Lee, you have quite the multiplier skill. Let me show you my own version of the 8 gates that doesn't kill you after you unlock the 8th power, and you can use it to multiply your power however much you want as long as you have the stamina to. I don't really think you're worthy of seeing it, but I just want to show you what a truly perfected energy multiplier technique looks like. Naruto says, Kaioken, Naruto says, as a red aura envelops Naruto. Kaioken is a technique far greater than the 8 gates. Naruto says, the Kaioken, Lee says, confused. His power is rising at an extraordinary rate, Lee says to himself, as Naruto's power begins to swirl around him uncontrollably. As the floor around them begins to shatter, the roof had already shattered. Times 3, times 4, no, times 10, Naruto yells as the entire arena is enveloped in Naruto's aura, making it hard for everybody apart from Naruto's girls to breathe. Kaioken times 10, Naruto yells as he dashes towards Lee and punches him in the face, making him bleed, sending Lee flying back as Naruto roars and charges once again towards Lee. Lee tries to punch Naruto, but Naruto blocks. It's useless. The level I'm at now is far beyond anyone in the Elemental Nations. Hashirama Senju, Madara Uchiha, and that joke Sage of Six Paths are all jokes compared to me, Naruto says. He tries to kick Naruto. Naruto blocks and gives several super-light punches towards Lee, knocks him higher. I will end this with a single blow, Naruto says, as his Z vanishes below. Naruto yells, using the move he learnt from his brother at Lee, cutting off Lee's underbody, so from his legs and below, which meant that Lee lost his legs. This is what you get for dissing my Yaku-chan, calling me a disgrace and trying to pressure me into rejoining that disgusting disgrace of a family. And finally, for presuming you're stronger than me. Lee, you are a pathetic joke, like no other. Your power level, even after using the 7th gate, was a joke. You are a joke, Naruto says, walking towards his goals as Guy's team glared at him, while Yaku latched onto his chest, while Suki and Rose took his arms. Since that was the final match, Minato explains what Hiruzen did in canon, like how the training exams are a substitute for war and how they will have a month break to train. The fights for the final round were Gaara vs Naruto, Yaku vs Neji, Suki vs Sasuke, Rose vs Mito, Temari vs Shikamaru, Memma vs Kankuro, and Shino vs the winner of Memma vs Kankuro. Naruto and the girls left quickly because they didn't want Minato to call them in and question them. They were now waiting for Whis, who just showed up and took Naruto and the others for training. We now go to Minato and Kushina's point of view. Mom, Dad, what do you want? Memma asks. Well, my son and daughter. As if. Let's do this, then the two idiots say, not even asking what Minato and Kushina were going to do to them. Minato then knocks them out as he starts with Project P, which was basically injecting the cells of past dead shinobis, of legendary past dead shinobis into Memma Mito. Their powers won't manifest immediately, and it will take them, I'd say, about the time when they turn 16 for the powers to manifest. However, they should be able to use a weaker version of the power in small bursts, Minato says. Finally, the ultimate shinobis have been created, Jiraiya says. Soon the world should be ours, Tsunade says. I'm gonna be queen of the world, Kushina says. And I'm gonna be king, Minato says. Whis was watching them and heard he had one thing to say, as if. It was the day of the Chunin exams. We now see a white light appear out of nowhere, as out of the white light walked Naruto, Yaku, Suki, Rose, Whis, Beerus and the Z Fighters. Beerus, Whis and the Z Fighters have come to cheer on Naruto and also see if the planet was worth saving. Well, for Beerus, he wanted to test the food to see if the planet was worth saving, which, spoiler, it's not. Actually, should I make Beerus like Ichiraku ramen? Comment down below. So brother, this is your first tournament. I'm so proud of you, you better win, Goku says. Kakarot, you do know over here it's like I'm a level 100 in a level 1's world, Naruto says. True, but don't lose, Goku says. I will win, unless the exams get interrupted by a pedo snake man looking for his next body and basically causes a terrorist attack, which causes the exams to be cancelled, but that's unlikely, Naruto says, as Whis just smiles, knowing that something like that might happen, or it might not. You know you probably jinxed it, Yaku says. Knowing your luck, it will probably happen. Hopefully the pedo ain't after me, Suki says. I don't mind if it happens, as long as it's fun and they're not after me, Rose says. We now go to the Chunin exams arena. We see almost everyone cheering for the Namikaze kids and the Uchiha to win, but there was a small group cheering for Naruto and his girlfriends to win. They were the God of Destruction, Beerus himself, Angel Whis, and the Z Fighters. The Leaf citizens stopped and glared, but everyone was stopped when Beerus glared back at them. Beerus was under illusion, as well as Whis and any non-human looking Z fighter, but the Konoha citizens saw something very scary when Beerus glared at them. The first match will be Sans Jinchuriki Gaara, Beast, the stray son of the Hokage, Naruto Uzumaki, or as he calls himself, Naruto Saiyan in his rebellious stage. The Z fighters cheered for Naruto. Start, the proctor says. Mother will have your blood, alien, Gaara says, as he sends sand towards Naruto, who unleashed his aura, completely destroying it. Naruto then punches Gaara, sending him flying. Gaara uses his sand to stop himself from hitting the walls. You're strong, you will help me prove my existence, Gaara says. Wait, you're doing this to prove your existence, aren't you already alive? You're breathing, check. I can see you, check. Hey Lord Beerus, is this stupid idiot alive? Naruto yells as Lord Beerus gives him the thumbs up. You're alive, whoever told you that is a dumbass, Naruto yells. Don't call mother a dumbass, Gaara says. Naruto having enough, he thought a person that was willing to give their virginity to a beast would at least be more powerful than this. Knocks out Gaara with a single hand chop, surprising the audience. Proctor was about to declare Naruto the winner, but then sand started to surround Gaara as it took the form of the One-Tails. Orochimaru was about to start the attack, but was suddenly paralyzed. It was Whis under the orders of Beerus as he wanted to see Naruto fight a tailed beast and see how powerful these so-called beasts of destruction were. After the fight, he would allow the attack to happen, but for now, the village who treated the mortals who he respected like shit was on borrowed time. So you're the boy who bested my host. You shall now pay. I'll power up to full power, boy, Shukaku yelled. Very well, you're gonna love this. Trust me, Naruto says. What you see now is my normal form, Naruto says as he turns into a Super Saiyan. This is what you call a Super Saiyan. And this is what is known as a Super Saiyan that is ascended past the Super Saiyan. Or you can just call this a Super Saiyan 2. Naruto says, transforming to a Super Saiyan 2 and shocking all of the audience. The power he was emitting was far surpassing the one that the Nine-Tails emitted a few years ago. What a useless transformation. You just changed your hair, so what, Shukaku says. Just wait. Can you really go beyond this power, Minato asks himself. And this is to go even further beyond. Naruto yells as everyone starts sensing a huge power emitting off Naruto. But water starts to go out of control. The ground then starts to shake, causing an earthquake through the elemental nations. Whis puts a barrier around Naruto's goals, the Z fighters, Beerus and himself. It's unreal. How is he generating this much power, Minato says. Do it, Oni-chan, Mito yells, like the horse she is, switching up once she sees Naruto is stronger than herself. It's too much power, the Leaf citizen yells, unable to stand. Naruto is then seen yelling as the water waves then start to come out of the sea and hit the village, as the water is going out of control at this point. Naruto's hair then starts to grow. Stop it, Naruto-sama, Kushina and all the other females of the village yell, which makes Yaku, Suki and Rose angry, as buildings all around the elemental nations start to crack and they get destroyed. Lots of Leaf citizens are injured and a few were killed during the destruction of the buildings. It feels like the whole world is shaking apart. What is Naruto doing? If he doesn't stop this, everything is going to be destroyed, the rookie says, as Naruto lets out one final large roar and the elemental nations, the whole elemental nations is filled with a giant golden glow coming off Naruto. And this is what you call a Super Saiyan 3, Naruto says with a cold and unforgiving voice. Everyone was in fear. Around the world, the Kages who was watching the exams through the live broadcast were in fear. Minato and Kushina were scared. They were shaking themselves. In fact, Kushina was trained to hug Minato, but it wasn't working. She wasn't getting any comfort. The village was shaking themselves. Memma and Sasuke were praying to God. Naruto doesn't comfort them. Minato was thinking of bedding Naruto like the horse she was. Kiba recognized Naruto as the true alpha. Fight me if you're ready to die, Naruto says. Shukaku did not want to accept that this genin was stronger than him, charged towards Naruto and punched him. Naruto blocked with a single hand. You call that a punch, Naruto says. Shukaku roars out in rage. Don't quit now, we just got started, Naruto says. Shukaku punches Naruto 2 times, but Naruto takes them head on. Oh, was I meant to feel that? Ouch. Naruto says sarcastic. Shukaku then goes for the final punch, but Naruto dodges and yells, "Dragon Fist!" as a giant Shenron made out of ki wraps around Shukaku, destroying Shukaku's body as it exploded, leaving a bloody Gaara on the ground. Everyone was amazed, but in fear. That power, why does the demon have this power? Menma said, shaking uncontrollably, as he couldn't unsee this. He only kept on thinking about Naruto coming after him and him dying 1 billion times. Not even a billion, a trillion. Oni-chan will be mine, Mito says, in a yandere way, glaring at Tsukirose and Yaku. That power should belong to a Uchiha elite like myself. I can use this to kill him, Sasuke says. There's no way he's stronger than my Sasuke-kun, poor Rano, Sakura says. His brother's still stronger, Ino the Whore says. Impossible, even Project P can't make someone this strong, Jiraiya says. Is he a god? Tsunade says, getting wet. Impossible, even the Sage of Six Paths did have this power. Maybe I should leave Minato-kun for him, Krishna says. My son, I created such a powerful weapon. I will make sure he obeys us and the leaf, Minato says. Winner, Naruto, Proctor says. But as soon as the Proctor says that, they heard an explosion in the Kage boot. Orochimaru had finally regained control of his body, as the invasion had begun. Whis had telepathically told Orochimaru to start the invasion because Naruto wasn't on the leaf side, which Orochimaru just did, thinking that this higher power could easily beat him if he never followed the orders of Whis. So brother, are we gonna help them or what? Goku says, preparing to fight. No, Kakarot. The village's so-called heroes Menma and Mito will help. Let's go and chill out my base. Naruto says, wait, you have a base? Goku asks. Yes, my own base. Whis then makes the illusion of Naruto and the girls helping the village out when realistically it was just all an illusion. But guys, that's all for today.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace.